Man, y'all see what it is, man. You ain't never seen nothing like this before, man. Never. A black man, a former Kingpin, a college guy from Chicago, Southside Wild Hunters, 10 Trey came up with a concept. One of my partners, this is like a coffee table book also. He had my book on the table with the Chanel book, the Christian Dior book, and Tom Ford. They was all on 3 different corners, and he had my book in the corner. And let the God honest truth be told, my book outshined all of their books. So the thing about the difference between me and them, y'all know me, or you can get to know me. You can walk up to me and shake my hand, and I can share some of this game I have with you. It's gonna be hard to get one of them to share some game with you. Yeah, my name is Keith KP Presley. For those that don't know me, I would like to describe myself as semi-famous in 46 states and 4 Commonwealths. And most people say I'm a player extraordinary and the ultimate hustler, and I agree with them. I grew up on 10 Trey, 103rd and Halsted, and the impact was positive. It was middle-class upbringing, and it was a pleasant experience for me. 20 years ago, 25 years ago, people want this book, but it wasn't time. It's time now because I have something different to talk about besides my street experiences. I have other things that's positive and I know can influence people in a positive manner. The life that I live, the average person, the life that I've lived and the life that I'm currently living, the average person hadn't had a dream that good. So when I sat back and reminisced about the things I've done and the things that I'm doing, it brought a smile on my face. The $1,000 price tag is a fee that fits the conversation and the knowledge base that I have. Second of all, I knew that I had to prove something to myself. And I wanted to prove to myself that I could become a legitimate millionaire. So I came up with a strategy and a price point to sell 1,000 books at $1,000, and that equals $1 million. And once I do that, I know nobody can refute my status of millionaire. Yeah, I had mentors, not necessarily someone that sat down and held my hand and say, don't do this, don't do that. Through observation and being around bosses, then you pick up boss tendencies. If you hang around clowns, you pick up clown tendencies. So I had the benefit and the privilege of being around real bosses, people that make real decisions, people that was getting real money. So a person don't become what they don't see. I saw bosses and I saw how they move, so I was able to not be involved in the tomfoolery that come along with dealing with the streets. You have to be disciplined, you have to set goals, you have to have the right people around you to succeed. Nobody is an island, no man is an island. You just got to have the right people clicking, and you got to have, infrastructure. You have to have rules and regulations, and you got to have people that can enforce it, and people that's willing to learn. Because everybody not willing to learn. A lot of time, people think they know everything, and as soon as you think you know everything, that's when you lose. You got to have an open mind. What I found out is that even though I made it look easy, it's hard because you're dealing with a lot of people that have a let me get over on you kind of mindset. Another thing I learned is that jail doesn't validate you. A lot of people think you have to go to jail to be validated. I can tell you firsthand that jail ain't no validation stage. It's just a place that a rest haven for clowns, for lack of better words. It's not what you think it is. It's not like it used to be. And that's my experience. What made me just say enough is the fact that I've been through everything you can go through with dealing with the game. Someone tried to kidnap me before. I've been shot up before. I've been had stuff stolen from me before, large sums of money, drugs, things of that nature. Never been extorted or nothing like that, but it's just a whole lot of headache that come with the game. And what people don't understand is that you have to be mentally strong to be in the game and to reach the level that I reached. You know, it's easy to kill but hard to collect. And I'm a capitalist, so I want the money. So you have to have a mental state, and you got to have a team that understand that we're trying to get money, man. We ain't trying to go to war. That's for somebody else. Oh, I had plenty of close calls. It's too numerous to name, but I survived because my intellect, my mental toughness, my spiritual toughness, my spiritual relationship that I have with a higher power, and I understand how to connect with that. Because if you deal with this strictly from a physical standpoint, you'll never make it, because there's always somebody bigger and stronger. There's always somebody that can catch you off your square. Nobody walks around on their square 24/7, 365. They shot the president before. The president's been killed. So no matter how tough and how many soldiers you think you got with you, you can be got. So I understand that. So I deal with it from a different perspective.